going on? What's going on? I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. Hope all is well. Before I get started, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate your support. This episode is episode 162, and the title is Just Hold On. Just Hold On. And I want to start off with something that I think a lot of people sometimes kind of forget. Faith. So when you put faith in front of anything, which it should be, there's a belief system that comes with the faith. And that really is understanding the process and the preparation, having the faith to do that, to really understand your process and your preparation. In anything, you just have to hold on to that because it truly is a belief system, right? Stay focused on what it is that you need to accomplish, but you have to hold on. How many times we get in a situation where you don't know? It's almost like you're at your wit's end. You don't know what's about to happen. If it's the job that you wanted, or if you lost a job, if you're looking for something that you really need and you misplaced it, and it's in essence like you really need it right then and there in that particular period of time. You need it, and all of a sudden, you kind of lose hope, right? If it's the car keys, if it's a report that you have to take into your job, whatever, you got to hold on to the belief and the faith that no matter what it is, just hold on. It's going to come around. And if it doesn't, now this is going to sound really, really interesting to your ears. Sometimes the things that we are running after and chasing we really don't need, right? And sometimes God puts us in a position, it's really, really interesting. The things that we really need, we'll get. The things that we don't need, we won't. Sometimes the success that you're really chasing and the things that you really want to put in front of some of these other things that really, the things that you're chasing should be on the back burner. We don't get those things because we probably don't even need them. But you really have to hold on to the faith that when you put forth the preparation and you have the work ethic and you have those things in place, everything will come around. And it'll come around in its proper timing. That's the key. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, not when we want it to happen, right? So I'm looking at such a different lens when I understand this as an older, adult. And even when I was a little bit younger, sometimes you want to push the issue on things. You want things to happen right now. And we really don't have, with that faith base that I'm talking about, we really believe that we can make things happen on our timeline. It doesn't work that way. Hold on. Don't get discouraged. Don't get depressed. Don't get downtrodden. Just hold on. Be patient. And that's the hardest thing to do when you really want something so bad. But the problem is a lot of times the things that we want, like I just said, things that we want really bad, a lot of times we really don't need. We think we need those things. The materialistic part of it, we think we need those things. We want and probably really don't need. So holding on and understanding the patience to realize, you know what, I'm chasing this thing over here when I really don't need that. Let me relax for a minute, sit back and take inventory on really what I need. Not what I want, but what I really need. Let me hold on, push all this other stuff to the side, and again, really take some personal inventory. You'll find that when you do that, there's a lot of times things start to happen a little clearer for you. You start to see things a little clearer. You start to appreciate things a little bit more. But you got to hold on to the faith and the belief that, like I just said, all the things you put into place, that process of preparation for the things that you want, you make way for that. You make room for that, right? It's not the things that we're chasing that we really need. And I think that's the key. Hold on to the belief system that, and knowing that Some of those things that most people covered, you're covering things that, I'll give you a prime example. So many years ago, I think a lot of you know, 1970 was a house fire, burnt down our home, right? And my mother lost everything, including, our youngest daughter in that fire. When I say we lost everything, we lost everything. So anything of material value was gone, just like that. Now, could you imagine if my mother was the type of woman to worry about all the material things that she had in the house and all of that stuff? No, she didn't care about any of that. She lost her 9-year-old daughter in that fire. That was beyond pain, right? Rebuilding what she lost still couldn't bring back my sister. She had to hold on to the faith and the belief that things happen for a reason, God timing, not ours. She had to hold on to that. But what that taught, I was only 4, but what that taught me was I don't get attached to material things because it could be gone just like that. So you really should focus on the important things, the essence of what's important in your life. Again, your family structure, right? Your relationships, the things that are important that are non-material things. That's what's important. You got to hold on to that. I see people, they go crazy. You buy a brand new vehicle, right? And God forbid if a ball tosses onto it or somebody scratches it, you will lose your mind over something that is so material that can be replaced. And I get it. You work hard for the materialistic things that you want, the material things that you want. I get it. I understand that. But what I'm talking about is a belief system that has nothing to do with the material things, right? What I'm talking about is take great pride in the work that you do, like the work ethic that you have, that takes you so much further. You do that, and I guarantee you, anything that you want to cover in your life, again, brand new car, brand new house, all these other things, clothes, jewelry, whatever, it'll come to you abundantly. Because you know what? You then understand the process of what it takes, the preparation of what it takes in order to gain these things. The key is understanding that piece versus not doing things the correct way, but also still expecting these things to happen for you. You have to hold on to the belief system that it will, in its proper time, with its proper preparation and trusting the process. And that goes to everything in life. I don't care if you're an athlete, businessman, businesswoman, whatever the case may be. You have to hold on to the belief that trusting the process and trusting your preparation and trusting your work ethic will pay off for you in the long run. And that's what I learned. I learned that early on in my life, and I thank God for that lesson. It was a very, very valuable lesson to learn. I thank God for that, because staying focused and understanding that road and that journey that we're all on, right? There's certain elements and certain pieces that become more important than others. And again, holding on to that process of preparation, patience, and staying focused, those are some of those keys are not just, objectives for being successful as an athlete. Those keys are objectives for being successful in life overall, because all of those things abundantly will help you reach whatever goals and whatever things you're chasing if you understand that. But it starts off with holding on to the faith that you could achieve these things by understanding whatever your belief systems, whatever they really are, what you believe in. But if you have that foundation, again, of preparation, understanding the process, and then you know how to stay focused, you'll achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. And those things are far more important, like I said, than any of the materialistic things that you have, because the material things will come with that understanding of what I just laid out. And that's for all of us. Young, old, green, purple, doesn't really matter. That's for all of us. It's just a foundational piece that I'm sharing with you because I understand the importance of that. And it really helped me at every turn in my life. Faith. We ask God to order our steps, and then we have to turn around and have the faith to follow his directives. I'm Eugene Napoleon. This is Napoleon's Corner. I'll see you next week.